I'm having a bad time, everybody. Yeah. I had a whole video literally curated, edited. I was just reacting to another young man. Saturday Shenanigans is his page. I'm gonna leave a link to the video that I was gonna react to. And it was basically, he was detailing why college football is better than the NFL. And it was so good, so informative. And I would love to get all the reactions, but the screen didn't pick up the recording of the actual video.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
So, to a far lesser extent, okay, my measly YouTube self, I'm going to give my thoughts on why I think one is better than the other one. It's also, the time of this recording, Sunday Night Football is about to play out. As you can see here on the screen, we got the Rays versus the Bills today. Whoop-de-doo. I'm a Titans fan. Okay. Scratch that. I'm a Tennessee sports fan above all else. Okay. I'm slowly transitioning into being a Grizzlies fan in basketball because the Bills have let me down. The Bills, wow. I don't like the Bills. The Bulls have let me down. Literally my whole life. Thank you, Michael, for selling your soul to in order to ensure that we never win a championship again in Chicago. So I will soon be joining Grizzlies Nation. Just give me one more season. I'm a Titans fan, okay? And as you can see here, we just lost to the Broncos. Yep. Shout out to Cam Ward, man. Shout out to Cam Ward. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Like, sure, 12 for 28. It's not your fault, though. 56 QBR. It's not your fault. No. It's that terrible O-line. I thought we fixed it. I thought we had big free agency signings. Nonetheless, it's not your fault. Okay. The Broncos are supposed to have this elite defense right now, and I get it. Okay, it's your first game. What are you supposed to do anyways with no protection? The Ravens have my glorious king, Derrick Henry, so that's nice. Please run over the Bills. But NFL slate today, in my opinion, wasn't too much of entertainment to come out of it, and that is a common trend with National Football League's play, professional football. And I love reacting to the NFL. I love reacting to the highlights. I love doing my tier rankings. I love my quizzes. I love the product. And I would go so far to say, when it comes to a crisp, clean, on-screen product, leaps and bounds above college football. But that makes sense. There's more money poured into it. There's more Hall of Fame athletes, obviously, just millions on millions of dollars. NIL is new in the college football world, right? So we didn't really see that flash for too long. But notable games today. I guess the Falcons. And then it came down to a game-tying field goal that was missed. Shout out to Baker Mayfield, still doing Baker Mayfield things. I really love to see him win an MVP. The Texans lost. We love to see that. Now my foes, the Jaguars, with a statement win today, 26-10 over the Panthers. The Panthers aren't looking good. Bryce Young isn't looking good. Is this turning into a Sunday reaction? So we'll be talking about which one I like more, college football or NFL. I'm just all over the place because, quite frankly, I literally had a video drafted and sent to edit. Nonetheless, please subscribe, by the way. Please. This is going to help out a ton. Maybe I can get me an editor. Make my life a little harder, easier. Yeah, it's cooked. The timeline's cooked. I just spoke making it harder. We got a one-score Bengals game. I haven't watched any highlights from that. But yeah. Nonetheless, again, the product thus far wasn't that crazy. Now, NCAA, on the other hand, let's see what we got here. NCAA, albeit same scenario, right? In a sense that it wasn't the most entertaining, but we are in week 2, mind you. Okay. Ohio State, BTA, Penn State, BTA, LSU, Georgia, Miami basically BTA here. Bounce back game from Archman, that's huge. Clemson was struggling to begin. South Carolina, Illinois and Duke was interesting. Mississippi State with the upset. South Florida with the upset. This is what we're here for. And this is why I believe that college football is better. Number one, and these are some of the points that Saturday Shenanigans did point out. Why is my chair falling? I'm just sinking into the floor right now. I'm going into the sunken place. Upsets. An upset in the NFL is like, come on, what are we talking about, right? The upsets in the NFL feel like absolutely nothing burgers. Say the Titans go out there and we lose 11 straight games to start the season, and then we beat, we're going to say the Eagles. I know we don't play them, but we beat the Eagles to break our losing streak. You get what I'm saying? Like, whoop-de-doo. But on the flip, you have a South Florida team who, you know, last season wasn't bound to make the playoffs by any stretch of the imagination. There are already 2 ranked wins under their belt. And to beat Florida. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is for the first time in school history. Because they've beaten Florida State and Miami. Crazy. So they've ran the gauntlet. They beat all 3 finally. So it's a circle. Or I don't know. Whatever. Mississippi State beating Arizona State. It feels amazing as a fan. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee in 2022, not 2024. 2022 when we beat Alabama. You feel me? But not even that. Because those teams were all like winning teams going into it. Look at Vanderbilt over Bama from last season. If you are a Vandy fan, you're storming the field virtually, bro. It is that good of a feeling. And when those upsets hit, they hit. Also, I feel like although the NFL, they are professionals, they're playing on that next level, it is hard to argue against the fact that these guys are out there putting way more on the line. Mind you, we did expand the college football playoffs. There's more teams, respectfully. It for years and still now, one loss, you might be cooked. Your timeline might be cooked. Florida, you kind of look at it one way or another. Also, Oklahoma with a kind of an upset, I guess. You can look at it one way or another, right? They get this one loss out the way early. They could theoretically win out and be a deep playoff team. Now, we all know the schedule ahead of Florida. Let's go ahead and look at that, which is another interesting point on the topic, right? We talk about the games in themselves. Let's assume this South Florida game hasn't happened yet for obvious reasons. We'd have a ranked Florida against LSU, Miami, Texas, they're cooked. They're cooked. They might not even be Mississippi State. Oh. All right. I mean, whoa. They're gonna win some of these games. Do they make a bowl? This is not what the video's for, but that's the point I'm making, right? We have so much to talk about with college football. NFL, it's like, I love the product again. Those guys are making plays, but you sit there, you watch the product, and you're like, man. I mean, these top teams are top teams. You got the mid, and the bottom. It's 32 teams to choose from. You got 100+ teams in college football. Everybody with their own unique storyline setup going on. As a Tennessee fan, this is a really solid year ahead. Now, this might come back to bite me, and I have it recorded, but it will be very, very lovely if this is the year we put it all together under Josh Heupel and do something. But it's that magic. It's that magic as a fan. You go into every single season believing in college football, even when your team is bad, because there's the probability of upsets, good matchups, all of that. Not only that, the pageantry, the aesthetics, everybody is just so different. Like, play college football. It's the exact same thing in real life. Everybody's so unique, and I just love that. I also think when it comes to college football, and this may be a slight to an extent to them as well, so it's like a backhanded compliment, but the scaling of competition, it's going to be a little bit sloppy. It's going to be a little bit of a mess, but that hecticness is what we thrive off of, bro. It's what we thrive off of. Turnovers, you know what I'm saying? Drop passes in clutch moments. That is where you find it, simply because these guys are obviously all not on the next level. So it's nice. It really is. Now, does that mean I don't like the NFL product? Absolutely not. That is still the central focus of football on this channel is NFL. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's nothing like getting to the big dance, the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, it trumps all, literally, right? Your team gets to the Super Bowl Sunday, it's like a holiday, and they should really make it a paid holiday here in America. It is lovely, bro. So it's like, it culminates a lot better in NFL. It really does. And, you know, you do get more games throughout the NFL season, so that's amazing in itself as well. But that week-to-week college football, Saturday, oh, it's such a vibe. It is. Now, again, I know I said that I had something else planned here, so I do apologize, but thank y'all so much for just listening to me ramble for, probably around 8, 9 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't really know how much editing I'm going to do in this. If you're hearing this part, probably didn't edit it all, to be honest. But it has been an absolute pleasure. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? What's the better product? Is it the NCAA college football, or is it the NFL? And if you don't like football and you're a basketball person, same thing. NBA, college basketball. I don't know if you're a Florida fan right now, you probably leaning basketball. Just saying. But yeah, that absolutely do it for today. Thank you all so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always, my name is So Co. And don't let anyone discourage you from greatness as well. But we are so out.